Wow.
Oh,
Guys, you're watching us move IRL.
Nice badge.
Did you
Oh,
like
mother
that?
of French toast. Forgot that one. Hey, what is that? Is that Mike Cavanaugh?
That is.
Also known as Strong Side?
That is strong side.
Well,
And
thank
you're
you
actually
so much
here,
for
like you're
being
not back here on the screen.
Yeah, it's.
Are
wait,
you
I gotta
Kate
be in the
Yeager
light.
and
I'm Kate.
Rukari?
I feel like you know this though. I feel like you know this. There you go,
I'm
Kate.
gonna be in the light. I'm just gonna be in the light here. So Mike, what are you here to talk to us about?
You know, we're going to talk about Dreamhack Denver. We got our big fall finals event coming up here soon. So October 20th to 22nd, we've got a lot of people excited because we're going to have the best teams across North America and across Europe as well. We just had our event in London where
Yes.
we got the
How
two
was
best
that?
teams. Incredible. Absolutely insane. We've got Jimbo kind of leading the charge still. He's like the #1 player in Europe, and their team has just been dominating. So they're looking to break into the top 8. And funny enough, I mean, they are coming out almost a week to 2 weeks earlier prior to the event just to get in some more practice time so they can put up a better fight against the North American teams.
That's fantastic. Okay, so we had 2 EU teams coming from London, from the London tournament over to Denver for Dreamhack Denver. What are they playing for? And more importantly, let's talk some fun narratives. I want to know what's going on in the NA scene on Halo's
There's
front.
a lot of juicy stuff. There's been a lot of team changes that happened. We had Atlanta happen for a $200,000 prize pool, and you're asking for this event. It's again going to be another $200,000 prize pool, paying out top 16. So if you get 15th, 16th, you're still making a little bit of money.
Yeah.
And you know, you're going home happy, winning the prize. So here here's the breakdown
here we go.
of the prize breakdown. First place
Oh,
taking
you
home
see it here.
70,000 here. But on top of this, we also do have a free for all where, you know, if you don't have a team,
Yeah.
show up by yourself, compete, show off your skill, and you can still win a little bit of money and a little bit of fame at the same time, and potentially use that to kind of get yourself onto a top pro team.
career, right?
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, that is what a great way to find and source some absolutely brand new talent. That's fantastic. So, okay, so talk to me a little bit about what so let's talk about format. More importantly, free for all I'm seeing on the screen here, but bring me through what we've got coming up for DreamHack.
Yeah, so for free-for-all, we are going to be capped out with 288 players. They'll be going back and forth between Truth and Regret, 12-minute time limit per game, and the top 3 from each round will advance. So it's definitely fierce. You got a long little journey you got to make it through to get down to the grand finals. We had our first player, I'd say youngest player win. His name was Daffs.
Yeah.
First competed earlier here in 2016, and now he's already a champion in free-for-all just about 6 or 7 months later. So that just goes to show you may have the skill at home.
can happen.
You may have that individual skill. Like, that's where I started. That's where so many players, Pistola, Snipe Down, so many big-name players today all started with free-for-all.
So you're talking about those big players, and now I know they're on teams. So take me through Objective Slayer. What's the 4v4 options?
Yeah, 4v4 options. You're going to have 2 separate brackets here at Denver. So you're going to have the open bracket where that's anybody that wants to come out and compete for the first time.
Nice.
That's not in the top champ level bracket just yet, but you're fighting to make it in there. And the top 6 teams from the open bracket will make it into the championship bracket to fight against the likes of Optic Gaming, Team Envious, Team Liquid, Splice, all these household names that have been around for a while.
All these premier teams.
Exactly. And, you know, going into this event as well, there's kind of a lot of people wondering, like, who's going to win this event? A lot of people have always said it's going to be Optic Gaming.
The green wall,
The
we all
green
hear
wall.
about it,
We
right?
talk about
But-
them a lot.
They haven't won the last 2 events. So it's kind of stirring up some conversation now, like, what happens if they lose this next event?
Yeah.
Are they going to stick together? Are they going to break up? Is there going to be kind of a ripple effect? Because if this team breaks up, I mean, they're all-star players. It could just create an entire tornado throughout every single team and swap up everything. So you're looking at Splice, you're looking at Team Liquid, Team Envious, who went undefeated in the Pro League, and Optic Gaming, all with really good shots at winning the tournament. Obviously, there's a lot of other teams in there as well, but those are kind of your top 4 premier teams.
So say, speaking of other teams, talk to us about the 2 coming from the London tournament from the EU.
Yeah, so we've got Team Infused, and then we also have Supremacy. So Supremacy is a French team, and they've been really hot over in the EU scene, and they've been battling with Team Infused just kind of right at their heels, right about to take them out. But I think coming here to North America and getting to play against a lot of the North American talent, that's going to help them just boost up a little bit more and maybe, help them break into that top 8.
Excellent. So Let's talk about the results that aren't just monetary, but we're talking going into the Open Cup, the Legendary Cup. Talk to me a little bit about what people are playing for, not just money and glitz and glamour, but some street cred as well.
Yeah, exactly. You're going to go home with a nice trophy. This is the fall finals. So we had the summer finals earlier this year, and even before that, we had the Halo World Championships 2017 grand finals, where we saw Optic Gaming win that tournament.
Yeah.
So at summer finals, we saw Splice, the youngest roster competing in our league, take home the gold by taking down Optic Gaming not just once, but twice in the tournament, knocking them out. Optic Gaming got second. And, there's a lot. It's not just about the money with a lot of these guys. I mean, you talk to the players on Splice. I got a chance to talk to them before they competed on the main stage at Atlanta. And I was like, hey, guys, you've been right at the cuff. You've been placing 4th and 5th consistently. Are you breaking into the top 3? And they were like, not at all. We are getting first place this event, and sure enough, they did it. So for them, you can just tell, it just means so much. They're so passionate and just so hungry to win. And you guys had a clip earlier before where a guy won, and he was falling down to his knees and falling on the floor, because you can just tell he cares that much and he's so passionate about what he does. We had something kind of similar and funny happen with Renegade of Splice after they won the tournament. Well, sorry, right before they won the tournament. It looked like they were about to cap the flag, and Renegade just stands up, and he's like, yeah! And then nobody else on his team stands up, and they hadn't won yet. And then he realizes, gets flustered, sits back down, and then they end up going back and winning. They ended up winning. Yeah, they ended up winning. So, but yeah, you have these moments that you're just so into it, and you think you're gonna win, but there's something at that last second, a guy snipes you right as you're about to cap the flag, and you're going to get denied, and that could get returned. So you got until it says game over on your screen, keep playing the game. Keep playing.
Pro tips from Mike Cavanaugh, a.k.a. Steel. Oh, my gosh, I completely forgot what your strong side. I was going to say steel side.
That's fine.
Steel side.
No, both
all right.
Yeah, no, you've been going to the gym.
You got both. It's fine. You know what? It's Thursday. So lastly, let's talk about details. Where and how can people watch, get in on all of this drama?
Yeah, if you want to sign up and compete at the tournament, check out halo.gg. You can go there and find all the information about the event, and you can compete in free-for-all and sign up for the 4v4 as well, or one or the other if you can't do both. And if you want to compete a little bit before Denver as well, we do have the open circuit where you can check out millennialesports.gg, where we do have some big names still kind of competing in the open circuit, like Nated, the likes of the team Straight Rippin' is number 1 team right now in the open circuit.
That brings back memories.
So we'll see them competing as well, and names like Demon D still are competing, commonly Ace, a lot of players that are still just hungry and they're still fighting after 10 years of playing competitive Halo.
Sweet. And Denver, this is Denver. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot.
Dreamhack
Denver.
The fall finals.
Friday. It's Friday.
It's Friday in my head. So excellent. Mike, thank you so much for being here and for taking us through all of the fantastic pieces of drama and narrative.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah,
cool.
Take care, guys.
Bye.
All right, well, real quick, since this is not that other show and we actually do live content, not pre-produced content, you're going to see us grab our chairs, but we're going to give you the chance to vote on what's next.